Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. Today we're embarking on another mono green. What is doodles, boys? But we got the key memes. We got the key memes to boil up some goulash grade cuisines, boys. And I know you'll all be super excited about that. Won't you, lads? Of course you will be. It's the same game you've seen 45 quadrillion times, and nobody's going to be dead of AIDS. No way, boys. So, to my eyes, unless this guy doesn't play the usual mono green and like veers off into some crazy bollocks that isn't creature based, then I think we're going to have him, boys. And nothing says cleaner magiques than easy magiques. Isn't that right, boys? Of course it is. I just said it. And I'm on the tubes, lads. So, as usual with this deck, Nissa is a problem, the Great Squanch is a problem, nothing else. Nothing else, boys. He's got 2 cards out of, 94, 95? And we should, boys, easily be in a position to crack any matter. He's already out. He's already totally out of everything. Hey, boys. I mean, that's not as big a problem as you might think. But we're going to crackety matter anyway, lads. We're going to crackety matter anyway, lads. Alright, do I want to kill one of these things? I don't think that I do. This isn't very mana efficient, though, so I'm not going to do it that way. Is that any more mana efficient? I don't know, boys. We'll sheesh. We'll see. So, if he squanches me, he might be away. But otherwise, we just got to keep it easy. Make sure something like Vorinclex doesn't do 10 damage at once. We'll blow everyone up. We'll pick off people one by one. We'll find the classic memes. And we'll play the greatest game of Magic the Gathering anyone has ever seen, since XQC even knew this was a game of magiques and was just playing Magic the Gathering lottery raffle, which I'm sure is Whizbang's dream. But let's not mention it, because otherwise it'll be GG or something. Isn't that right, boys? Isn't that right, boys? Totally out of cards. Mistress Foundry becomes a 2-2. Buckle my shoe, boys. It'll become a 2-2, but it will buckle my shoe. Don't need to make a lad if we're blowing them up. Agreed, boys? Of course it's agreed. So if this is protection, then I might be dead. But I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we'll see. Not yet, Lance. Not yet. So I have to be able to destroy the Immortal Sun. I mean, they're all pretty sexy, boys. They are all pretty sexy. I can't time wank. But I just think I might as well have that. Agreed, boys. Agreed. Because if this gets blown up, then Time Wank is probably uncastable. But then at the same time, I should have some 1/1s. But for sure, this guy's going to have lands. Right? For sure. He's got a lot of thinking to do, boys. Does he crack his food? Or does he just carry on being a mono masturbator? I don't know, Lance. It is something to discuss. So it was quite unfortunate I didn't get Putrefy destroys artifacts. There's at least 2 green split second Crocer, Grip of Crocer, I think that's called. Okay, boys. Now taking Day of Judgment starting to look a little bit AIDS. A little bit AIDS, boys. Okay, boys, getting a lot of AIDS now, but don't worry. don't worry that statistical anomalies are being thrown into our views. Don't get Sorin won't work if I were to cast that. Bullish. Explore, okay. It needs to be Explorer's bumhole as to why it's so wide. You're so mean, Chink. Nah, you get me confused, lads. You get me confused with some other lad who is GG's XD's and such. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Losing black market connections is double-edged. Because on the one hand, that would slowly kill me. But on the other hand, I get to see GG's XD's. Hey, boys, another uncastable spell. That's good memes. So I got more cards that destroy artifacts than planeswalkers, but I'm sure we'll get there, lads. Don't fret. Although you might have to soon. And then I'll delete it, obviously. I mean, I just saw Legs VD tell me he built a shit deck that went 7-hand O. 7-hand O, when at the end of the video, when your opponent literally has nothing to do, you say, "Hello and welcome, this deck is rubbish." No, let me do that properly. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Jewels. As you can see, I'm going to tell you this deck is not very good, but still, 100% win rate for the memes, lads. 100% win rate for the memes. Uh-oh. Oh well. I guess that was fun, right, boys? Hey, cheeks. Hey, cheeks. Boys, I don't know about you, but sometimes Magic is just too much fun. Mono green boys with literally one of 3 cards. One of 3 in the 100 that could have done anything. I just don't understand why anyone would ever build a deck. He won, cheeks, and that's what matters. Could be. I don't know why anyone would build a deck that just by design runs out of cards on turn 6, and you just have to hope everybody is as much of a virgin as this guy. But boys, we are in the world champs, and that means GG's XD's. We are in the world champs of free play fun times, so naturally that means mono red Ragavan, followed or preceded by mono green dump it. Because boys, it's 11:30 on a Monday work day, and nothing makes every normal, well, I say normal, every normal Magic pussy have to feel like a big time Charlie than winning shit games of Magics on the tubes for nothing. Isn't that right? Well, at least this could be a game of Magics, boys. I don't know about you. I wouldn't hold out much hope. Well, we are going first. Whenever you draw your second spell each turn, that's rubbish. Sacrifice another creature, draw a card, you may put a land. Alright, I mean, 3 colors is always good memes. So I guess we shall see, boys. I guess we shall see if we can crackety matter and have a game of Magics. So I think it's still key. Right, boys. Key's the best. Alright. Ramp into some shit. So at first, I was going to take... Nah. We'll just play our own game. So, if he has the ultimatum that's in those colors, it'll be some tricky bollocks, boys. But if he doesn't, we might be able to slap this one on the tubes before you remember that you're already depressed because I lost the first game. But if you squeeze your balls really hard, they might fall off, and then you wouldn't even know, boys, that you were a memer the whole time in the first place. What do you think? I think he needs a land. And I don't know if that's even true. Well, zeals, babadoodles. I think he doesn't need a land. We'll do this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Plus it's black, so I know I'm not going to get countered. Easy shits, boys. Easy shits.
Get in, deal some damage, get out. Sounds easy enough. First you, then your ghost.
What do we get, boys? What are we going to get in our goodie bag of sweeties or potential rubber johnnies? I'll definitely have this. I don't give a shit what goes in the grave. Oh, breach! I guess we'll just have to get it back, maybe. I guess we'll just have to do the memes, boys. Or something. So how much mayonnaise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I shouldn't have let him have that. That's actually quite good. Oh, it costs 4. I thought it cost 2. Never mind. Boys. Boys, calm down. So this is one of those situations where in a previous life I might have pressed plus, but we are definitely zeroing it. We are Bravo 2-0ing this shit all day long, lads, until I'm blue in the penis. I could have blocked. I mean, that's actually not doing me much. Hey!
Gotta think on my
Boys. GG's and a little bit of XD's. So the thing I never noticed about that is that I get protection from everything here. Not that it will save my card, you understand, because I've got H, but something.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms.
So I'm not sure if any of that was right, but I love my jigs. So I saw that this was being played in Modern as a 4-of, and the reason is, boys, you slap a lot, as soon as that starts getting crazy, you just play another one, and then keep the one with no counters on it. And then you don't die. These pros think of everything, boys. It's like they're good at magics. But at the same time, I'd much rather listen to, what's her name? Squeaksy McBoobly Chups or something. You know what I mean, boys? Of course you do. Of course you do. So he clearly has Counterspell in his hand. So how are we going to escape the memes, boys? Baleful pubes is not bad. Those are also not bad. Okay, boys. So this being killed, I don't think is a big problem. We just need to draw out the magic. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Well, I might actually be able to use that. Alright. First things first. We'll go for the Grim Shoots. Not even a pause. So I actually don't think he has anything. Or maybe he's bluffing me, lads. Maybe he's giving me the bluff Bagwells. We'll find out. Unbelievable scenes. What a load of old tits. What a load of old balls, boys. Imagine cracking Demeter because the game didn't stall for a second. So you knew you would crack Demeter. Boys, that is how much Magic the Gathering is for pros. Incredible scenes. So he had played well enough to have legitimately bluffed me into thinking he had a counterspell. But as soon as it didn't stop, I knew that he didn't, boys. So it was easy 8. So if you remember yesterday's deck, for those who are joining already, this turned out to be unplayable. And then I thought about it on the bus home. And I think the reason it's unplayable is because it's total shit. However, I think another reason why it might not work is just because the synergy and the consistency is obviously 0, because it's a 100-card deck that you can only play 1 card of. So if you rely on certain enchantments, you got a 1 in 100 chance of seeing it. So you have to play some other shit that can find it, and that's rubbish. And while you're doing that, some guy is just playing 16 ramp spells, and you're going to get a good, firm slap on the bottom, boys. and be reminded that you died of AIDS. Hey, never mind about being slapped on the bottom. This guy got a firm dick in his ass. And now we have to deal with it in fun time shits for no reason. Boys, I love Mujiks. I should enjoy this more, because I'm so certain within, what, X years, I'll say. Nah, that's a cop-out, because the X could be 40 trillion. Within 4 years, that's a long time too, though. Well, okay, let's say 3. In 3 years, I think Brawl is going to be just as shit as every other format on Arena now. So we'll have 5 colors being just as easy to sort out as anything, and then the only way to beat those is to play Ragavan, and it'll just be like historic, nightmarish AIDS. Okay, boys. I think Lance Mulligan. No, you know what? I'm just going to keep it. We've got all the lands. We've got a couple of removals. So I've played against this like 7 times. And each and every time, boys, it's been the exact same deck. So I can only assume it's like free. Or Legs VD built it and everybody is masturbating themselves dry about how good it is. So he'll have Smeagol and the Wraiths. And it'll just be that. Never seen anything close to a different deck. But every day is a new day, boys. And maybe this is the one where the guy's going to crackety meta with some other schmeeps. Boys. Tap 2 mana for 2 lands. Easy shits. And then undo it for the memes. And then do the exact fucking spell I told you. It's all the same. I don't know how it keeps happening. Somebody, it must be free. It must be free. I have not played against Sauron, who wasn't playing. It must be, boys. It must be. Must skibidi skibidi bobs, boys. Skabababadoos, lads. Skababadoodles. So I didn't play Talia because I thought he might have washed my balls away. But Talia, as we've been over, it's not that important. So what does this do? Amass some boys and then give me a slap. Alright, we can handle both of that. But I can't really handle this. And I also never really understand what this is. Sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. That's so narrow. Boys, you see what I mean? You're supposed to have 100 cards. But still, give me the narrowest of all narrow virgins, boys. So I get to play 2 lands, but it ain't enough. What does this do? Ward is 2. So he wants 1... I don't know, I think that's kind of shit. I'm just going to play this. Okay, boys. We might die of AIDS. We might die of AIDS, lads. I didn't have blow up all the peeps. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, cheeks, if you haven't got blow up all the peeps, then you're just going to die. And you'll be right. So what can I get here? 1. And then 1, 2, maybe 3 if I draw a land. Your mum's a fat bitch. So this is literally as good as it gets for this kind of a deck. I didn't draw blow up all the peeps to blow them up first. Which if I did, we could have had more of a chance. But as you know, boys, I only play 16. 16 blow-ups. All the blacks, all the whites, and still Whizbangs can't find any racial harmony. Incredible scenes, Lance. Incredible scenes of Mujiks. That's your card that I presume you know what it does, seeing as you built it, boys. You're not interested in being a memer. Alright, what am I doing? I guess we just got a Ugin plus. If there's any counter spells, we'll just say GG. Agree, boys. If there's any counters, he was just far too good at Mujiks for your boy Cheek.
Curiosity and wonder
Alright, he's got vigilance. I never noticed that.
If you go to Phil's chat and say support is slow or that people need to step up, you will be banned. Phil says people are annoyed by it.
People love saying that. I don't even know what Jesus is, boys. I mean, I might die of AIDS, but I fucking love Majiks or something. Right, boys? Fucking Majiks or something. Whenever you attack with one or more goblins and or orcs, something happens, boys. So this is number 2. Draw a card, discard a card. So, I get this back, so that's 3. Alright, we could get Wrath of AIDS. No, I don't have, I don't have the right mange, boys. Give this up. Yeah, why not? So, boys, if I draw a black land, lads, I love having Majiks. I love having AIDS.
Secrets manifest before you.
Untap a tapped creature you control, create a 1/1. But nobody's tapped, boys. Everybody is ready for memes. Everybody is ready for memes, lads. Des, thanks for the continued support of this absolutely dynamically perfect channel. If I go to Phil's chat, I mean, that is true, boys. If I go to Phil's chat and say, Phil, support slow, and we just want the best for you, everybody might die of AIDS. But at the same time, if everybody died of AIDS, we'd all have AIDS. Wouldn't that be funny, boys? Boys, slap that shit on the tubes. Once again, Legs VD's deck probably comes totally unstuck when faced with a absolutely horrendous mishmash of shit. But it didn't go his way. He even cast all of his weird bombs. There are so many Lord of the Rings stuff. I have to believe that this is a free deck. I have to, boys. Nobody crowbars in this many free stuff. No one plays Unsummon. In 2019, Unsummon, boys. But still, every single time I see Sauron, it's the same selection of cards. They must have given this away somewhere. So why don't I have it, boys? Exile all creature cards from target player's grave. You may cast spells from among those cards as long as they remain exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast them. I don't know. I mean, literally does nothing against me there. But at the same time, boys, all I know is that I won. That means I am the Dark Lord of AIDS. GG's XD's. Phil be the bubblers, boys. You know what? I am so... it's not something I ever want to do. But Phil Bo Baggins playing Street Fighter might be the only watchable stream that man can produce without the need of an actual restreamer providing commentary over the top. The level of insane salt and delusion makes Desolator Magic look like the most level-headed, factual, statistic-based Magic the Gathering streamer who ever lived. He can't even get jabbed without going mad. And I, for one, boys, have to say GG's XD's. See, hands like this are what I talk about when I say that this deck is dog shit. You can't turn this away because it's fine, right? However, it doesn't do anything close to what I want to be doing in terms of tokens. So I'll probably bang this out and plus it for nothing. And then what? Look at me, Dad! Let's give it £25 well spent, boys. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. 25 British beans that whiz-bangs needed to make this game good. And don't worry that those are clearly green. Don't worry, boys. Don't worry that is clearly a green land. It says plains. So it's a complete success. Boys. Completely perfect levels of Magic the Virgining. Uh-oh, boys. We might end up dead of age. I forgot that you have to sacrifice lands every turn, which is why this is a bit shit. But don't tell anybody. I should have just not attacked. Boys. I guess that was my fault. Boys. Ois! I should have just done nothing. If I had just stood still, it would have been easy GG. Okay, boys. It looks like easy GG. Alright. I don't play counter spells, so we're gonna try, boys. We're gonna try right now into blue mana. You know what? Fuck it. We'll wait a turn. We'll wait, boys, for the memes. Oh, he's gone full memes! Incredible scenes, boys. Slap it up on the tubes, lads. Once again, cracked the measure with tokens. Nary a token to be seen on the field or in my hand. But this is Legs VD grade tokens, boys. And because I won, we slapped it up on the tubes. Mr. £35 Lance. He is going to be crying into his dad's pubes tonight. Saruman. What a meme. How old is this guy supposed to be? Because he's got an extremely flat stomach. And he's got a black Mustang. But in the film, he's like 700 years old. I don't know, boys. I also don't know what I want to do today. I'm not going to stay for a long time. I know my streams the last few nights have been like 4 hours, but that's only because I've been trying to crack a Demeter. And as you can see, I've already shattered Demeter. Tokens completed, as they say on the tubes. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Well, but it's fine, right? Nobody's here for any real magic. You're all here for half an hour of me calling Emma Sky Nazi a Nazi and all of your favorite bitches a bunch of bitches. Easy memes. So I could brainstorm into some lands. I think that's not a good hand. I like that a lot. I like this hand a lot more, boys. Gives me the horn. So I just have to understand what this guy does. Whenever this attacks, it gets plus X or X the number of equipped creatures you control. Fine. Maybe. I mean, I didn't go first, so you know what that sometimes means, boys. It means I might end up with 8s. But if anybody is capable of curing their own AIDS, you know it's me. So I could play Tamio and minus this. Keep it on lockdown, boys. Okay, so you're going to get to draw a lot of cards. Do I give a shit? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, boys. We're just going to do our own thing. We'll do the ramps, find the blow-ups, and then say GG 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, boys. Well, this guy's getting tapped for sure now. Unless that's hexproof somehow. No, it's Ward 1. Alright, Ward 1 can be managed. Alright, boys. Oh, none of that number wanks, boys. None of those number wanks. Mr. Bean asks, are we quacking the broken sword metas tonight? I hadn't planned for it. I hadn't planned, but you know, it's possible. No, it's not possible. So I don't wanna give you the horn when that's really not what we're supposed to be doing. Hey, boys, slap it up on the fucking tubes. Slap that shit on the tubes. Absolute jammy McJamisons. I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love my jigs. So I did that because this can actually target... No, that can actually target Emrakul, but none of this shit can. Okay, boys. What does this do? Draw a card. Do I want him to draw a card? I don't think I do. I think that's it. Easy quacks, boys. Easy quacks. Sometimes you just get a 13-13 Emrakul for 0, and then you can slap that up on the tubes because you're extremely talented at Magic. Never mind, lads, that this is the kind of thing that puts people off the game of Magic, and the kind of thing that makes me say Magic is 8s. When it happens to me, boys, front row center, we're sticking this video up on the tubes. This is the first game of the day you're gonna see after I'm finished editing. Number 1, all losses gone. Number 2, Emrakul for free, bang. Number 4, the man can't figure out why he can't swords my boy. But number 4, you're not swording anybody except Jesus' mum. For the memes. All the memes, Lance! I can have a copy of Emrakul, but I don't think that's good enough, boys. I think that would be slightly too much memes.
Let us see if
So I'm not going to choose this because it doesn't cost anything.
Study yields enlightenment.
Okay, boys, easy memes. Okay, boys, easy quacks. Okay, boys, easy something else. Okay, boys, easy pubes. And okay, boys, easy switch. Unbelievable what you can do with a free Emrakul, isn't it, boys? But like I said, pure skill. It was like a back and forth. The stack was 16 cards high. Not I just had Emrakul on top of my library, boys. No way. This is where we pull out the big dicks. Boys, this is where we finish Broken Sword. Not Broken Sword. Monkey Island, where I never got stuck once. I got stuck the hardest right at the beginning. Where, if you remember, I couldn't figure out what the 1,000 needles was. But after that, boys, we absolutely crackety matters. Uh-oh, he do 4 damage, boys. Not today. Not today, boys. Okay. Alright, let's just make sure I don't get killed. Anything saucy in the grave? I don't think that there is. Alright, boys. Alright. Can't risk my balls falling off.
New data is always welcome.
Oh, I suppose you can equip this, but then has he got enough mayonnaise to do 11 slaps to the balls? Reconfigure is only 2. I don't know, boys. If one of these has haste... No, it doesn't look like it. What about that? Oh! Put 2 1-1 counters on the land and it gets some stuff. Alright. I might have taken my eye off the ball, lads. I might have taken my eye off the Balbinos. 5 mana though. So I don't know how he could do it. But we'll give him some time to try and figure the memes. Put 2 counters on target creature, vigilance, trample, lifelink, indestructible, haste, but it's tapped. So you have to untap it. And I can't see how any of these things do that. But, you know, let's triple check. Triple check, boys. 3 mana now. So this is off the table. 3 mana. None of these do anything. Nah, I can't see it. Can you see it, boys? He could exile his own boy to gain enough life to stay alive. But nah, even that won't work. What do you think is going to happen here, lads? Oh boy, she's crackety matters. Unbelievable scenes.
Strange and magnificent world.
Okay, boys.
Patience fosters wisdom.
What do I want? Blow it up? Saw it coming? Yeah, saw it coming should be good. Alright. I mean, he did take a long time himself. You know what I mean, boys? I gave him a full 2 minutes without calling him a slag. But I just wanted to be sure. So, you can see his entire hand. No surprises this turn. This turn, all he could do is Swords to Plowshares his own land for 8 life. But he would still die to these 2 things. Also, I could just counterspell it, so he was fully dead. But, boys, hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, free Emrakul is standard Mujiks. Okay, sweet! Okay, sweet, boys. We okay sweeted it. What's this rubbish? Whenever this guy deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token for each artifact they control. Crewman Chew 3. Boys. I don't know. Could be something. But it's not really going to be anything, is it, boys? It's going to be AIDS. So what can we do for the rest of the evening? We got about 1 hour. 1 hour. We could build a new deck. We could crack a matter with all the classics. We could smash the patriarchy. We could have a full, frank discussion about bunglers. We could discuss Pride Month. Was it a success? obviously, anybody talking politics gets insta-banned, though. But at the same time, I'm going to talk about Joe Biden and shake my head and do the fake goat laugh and the... Whoops, nearly choked myself out there. Oh, man, Philbo. Philbo, boys, he's the best. I really want to watch him play Street Fighter. I really want to watch him play Streets. He's the worst. He's the absolute... He's not a terrible player, which makes the whole thing even more funny. He's a decent player. But he just hates being alive so much, boys. Okay, I took this hand because it's got search for our scanner. Not a lot else. So I don't think this deck is very good either. But it comes unstuck primarily by you killing this thing on sight, which I'm not going to do. So maybe I'm going to quack myself, boys. Maybe I've walked myself into Quacksville. Tiago, nah, I don't put lithoforms in my deck. Otherwise, every game would be over before. I know that is what people want to watch. They want to know, regardless of the deck, it's going 7-0 so that they don't have to cry. But, boys, GG's XDs or some shit. Okay, boys. 2 mana kill spell. That's pretty good, but I don't want it this day. Okay, boys. It looks like we might end up with a bucket of AIDS on our head. So it's gonna do something, but having your commander be... Yeah, it's my fault. 4 mana that dies to literally anything is bullshit. I should have just been... I should have either taken blow-ups or had a 2 mana removal spell. Why not attack there? It seems weird. Oh, not shitfoot boots, which I always said was balls. But now, boys, it's giving me a bit of the H. Okay, so we've drawn only lands, boys. I don't know about you, but that is good, crisp magics. Good, crisp magics. I might get flattened. Yeah, it does look that way. Doesn't it, boys? I am going to have to say no. I don't think that... Like I say, it's not a strong card, but if I faff around anymore... So, 1, 2, 3, 4... We got 6. I got 6 mana-ish, Lance, and then 1 look. Okay, I'm gonna die. Again, I lost to this thing yesterday because of my own hubris, thinking that I would find a spell, but I didn't. Also, maybe I should have kept that. Either way, boys. Oh, he lost it. He couldn't cast it. That's good memes. I would have been dead. But, again, 100% lands. I don't know about you, boys. I fucking love magic. I love magics. Tiago asks, will you change the name of your decks to Typal? No, is the answer. And I know I might sound like I said this before, a right-wing maniac, because I'm always arguing with people who would identify as left-wing pussies. But this one, like, Black Aragorn, I don't care. Just ugly women who are always covered up, fine. Naked men all over the place, whatever you want. Hot tub people, fat gay people wanking each other off. Print me a playset, I don't give a fuck. All of that stuff is totally irrelevant. This one, I think it's worth not making a fuss about, but it's worth mentioning that it's fucking stupid. Alright, boys, what kind of spells are we gonna get? What kind of spell? My first spell of the day is on turn 89 million. Yeah, I don't think saying tribe I don't think it's offensive. And I know that anybody could say, well, it's not for you to say if it's offensive, Mr. Cheeks, because I know that you're ski and it's sort of true, boys. Maybe it isn't, but at the same time, get AIDS. Get AIDS, boys. You little ski doodles. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Alright, boys, we're gonna crackety matter. Boys, we're on course for a meta cracking.
Listen to my whispers.
We might escape. Yeah. When you start fondling around with just basic English language, and I don't care if you say, oh, but some indigenous tribe somewhere, they don't like the word tribe. I mean, it's a fucking English word. It's not. You call them tribes, right? That's what they are. You're not calling them the N-word. Like, it's not an offensive term. Oh, who are you to say if it's offensive, Mr. Cheeks? I mean, you've only got you don't have any cultural aids in your balls. That's true, boys. I don't have any cultural aids in my balls. But I've got balls, and I've fallen on the floor, or something. So, 1, 2, 3... Oh, I can't discard. Well, I changed my mind. Well, I guess it's too late. 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... 9... Easy shits. Escape the AIDS, boys. I escaped the game of the AIDS for the memes. So I kept this instead of the thing, because I know that it will be able to flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. This will transform. We'll play Boobalax. We'll play Boobalax, Lynch. Don't know if that's right. Don't know if that's right, boys. Tiago says tribal is fully acceptable for what it is being used for. Well, I would also agree there. I feel like if you're attacking words like that, then you're just finding reasons to be upset. And personally, I think it's offensive. No, I don't think it's offensive. That's a lie. But I think it's possible to be offended if you're from a tribe and a white multi-billion-dollar corporation say to themselves, what you are is so embarrassing that we can't print it. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. That's how I feel. I feel like that is what they are, boys. And it's just nothing to get your dicks out about. So do I take Burn Down the AIDS or draw 2? I think we need to draw some colds. Agreed, Lance. I shouldn't have done it there. It's an instant, but never mind. That's what I think, boys. Again, you want to go back to the memes? All the other stuff that people complain about is Chandra a lesbian, the gay hot tub, all the secret layers being just bizarrely pandering. I don't give a shit. But this one just seems like additional levels of AIDS. Alright, boys, we're on the cusp of being beaten. We're on the cusp of being... We've got beaten, Lance. Unbelievable scenes. So, for sure, I should have mulliganed into being able to kill this. I win this game 9 out of 10 times. But I took a hand that was just faffing and allowed him to do what he wanted. That's how you lose that game. And that, boys, is good magic advice, which you don't often get here. Obviously, we get to crackety matter on every other kind of advice, like this tribal thing. You saw someone posted in the Discord. I mean, one guy can't talk for everybody, but he was an actual... You know what? Forget it. I'll now finish the thing. Only because I couldn't verify what kind of a news source that was, or if the guy really was a chief. But he said he was a chief, he was on some kind of news thing, and he said, But I think he was arguing that he wasn't offended by the American sports teams, like the Redskins and the caricature of what's his face, Jesus. What do you think here? Play this? I'm gonna play it just to have a look at what's going on. You know what? Change my mind. Change my mind, boys. We're gonna use this as big beef. We're gonna use this as big, saucy beef. Horses have haste. Alright, I'm actually just gonna put this back. Crucius, boys, I don't know about you, but that guy gives me the fucking horn. I think it's gotta go, boys. I think having time walk is better than that. Maybe I should have thrown this. But who can be sure, boys? Except Allie Warfield. She's sure about everything, especially how small her tits are. That's why she had to pay extra memes to plasticize them. For the memes lands. So if I say lesser, it could still be time walk. You fucking bitch. Maybe Lithoform would have saved me. You're right, it could have. I could have doubled up my bolus activations and then died of AIDS. But then I would have been dead of AIDS. So who knows? Okay, boys. I think I am actually going to Valakut. Oh, I've got bolus, so... Oh, no, I haven't, somehow. Oh, because the land comes into play tapped. Alright, we're not going to do that. We're going to be clean memers. Lands. Clean meme cuisine-ish. Black Lotus, eh? I heard that's quite good. I heard that's alright, boys. Who thought that that was a good idea? And then not ban it in Brawl as well. Shuffle shuffle the most bannable cards in history. For 3-man ace. Boys, I don't know about you, but you might be slags. I don't know about many things, Lance, but I know about English, sort of. Master's degree is not a good enough qualification. I mean, Professor Peepers has one of those, and you wouldn't trust him with your money, would you, boys? Of course you wouldn't. That'd be crazy. I still can't believe he got $210,000 at least just to do what he would have done if he got $0. That's just how stupid this community are. But maybe I've just got sour pubes, boys. Maybe I've got pubes that have been soured by magic being so AIDS. But I don't know, boys. What happened there? Can this not be cast this turn? What the fuck? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, fuck your mum. I guess I fucked that up. Never mind, boys. Easy shit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, boys. I have to say, I might but Archon says 1 spell per turn. Is that right? No? Yes. Okay, boys. I see. Whoops. Okay. You learn something new every day, boys. Maybe. Do you? I don't know. Am I going to learn anything this day? I don't know, Lance. I don't think I'm going to blow up all the peeps. Okay, boys. I'll remember that for next time. So this costs 1 mana. I only get 1 extra card. But I don't need a land, right? I think that's all true. especially if I can only cast one. Okay, boys. Alright, why is that still in my hand? Lads, I genuinely don't know what's going on. Boys, I don't know what's happening. I might be dead of AIDS. I don't know. I literally don't know. So put any number of cards on the bottom of your library, and I chose the land, and it was still in my hand. Right, boys, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know what the fuck that was all about. So I don't have any black either, so just 7 lands. Alright, boys. So, a mixture of me fucking it up, and I still don't know what happened there. But, in the future, I'll be sure to read every dog shit card. That's not true. I ain't reading nothing. I'll just say that it was lag, and I got an email right then to remind me about taxes, and it just distracted me too much. There was no way I could concentrate on that game, boys. I also feel that even though Boobalax is the key card, which I like, obviously, I feel like this deck has gone too long without significant fondage. I feel like something's missing. It's either too slow or too shit. I don't know what it is, boys. I don't want to shock myself, but I am going to. Alright. So we burn down the AIDS right, boys? It looks like I double clicked on and then submit 0 instead of discard. Whoops. I guess I'm just trying to play too fast, boys. We should go full mono AIDS and... Oh, I don't know where this came from. Boys, I think I might be off my arse on Wiz, actually. I have no idea if this was in my opening hand. Or if I just did this or something, because I was just talking about burn down the AIDS. I shocked myself because I thought I would have to cast this, but I got this. Boys, what's happening? Lance, what is going on? What am I doing? Boys. Nice, boys. This guy looked at Wizard's bumhole and he said, "Can I fill it up with my tongue, please, Dad?" And his dad said, "Fucking who cares? You're no son of mine." And then he shit in his wife's cupboard as a nice parting gift, and then jumped in the sea. And then he landed on Yana Amari and survived. Claim the first AIDS. Easy quacks. Easy quacks, boys. Boys, that was easy quacks. Alright, so we'll have another chance. We'll have another chance, but not right now. I doubt it would save me in that previous game. Aragorn the Memeloid! Boys! Oh dear. He's only gone and cast 2 spells like a Schwebeloid. Absolute disaster memes. I should take that out, really. I mean, I know it's a bonus card, but what do I literally ever copy?
Will you miss that?
Okay, so I'm on 13. That's not a lot. How are we going to make sure Worm coil boy. Worm coil the lad. I mean, he can't know, but I don't think that's a good play, what he did.
I have returned.
I think he should have just played this and killed it that way. But, you know, I'm miles ahead. So, what can you do? This is the kind of games we like, boys. Where Wobbly Land Twatsville is stuck for the mayonnaise, and I've got literally unlimited memes. These are the games, boys, that give us the horn. These are the games of the Star Trek Voyager that give us the horn. Alright. Let's see how quickly he does the memes, Lance. Maybe I should have done it the opposite way, because I could attack with the next guys.
I'll take what is mine.
Amazing scenes. Amazing scenes, boys. I should have had a look on the top of the library first, but I guess it doesn't make any difference when you're literally trillion light years ahead. Oh, I didn't get to use the discard as well to see where I'd fucked up. Okay, boys. What else can we do? What else, lads? Everything I try these days turns to shit, though. Not turns to shit. They were always going to be rubbish. Spider Tribal, eh? Are you Hitler again, cheeks? Yep, we've already been over this, Squeaks. Plus, Aidzonian said the word tribal 5 days ago. If Aidzonian, who is an ambassador of magic, is saying full-on Hitlerisms 5 days ago, it can't be that bad, boys. And even... No, not even if it is. I mean, Lance, obviously, we all like pointing out where people are being fucking stupidly AIDS. But there are tons of things that still shouldn't be conflated with AIDS just because some other things are. So there might be something you say all the time that turns out to be some... here's a good example. I still kind of get a bit antsy saying the word Oriental because in America it's fully offensive as far as I understand. In England it's offensive to avoid saying that. So to my Chinese friends who went to SOAS University, the School of African and Oriental Studies, when I say you're Asian, they say no, Mr. Cheeks. I'm Oriental. Asians are Pakistanis and Indians. And to say anything else, you're just being a fucking dumbass. And boys, who, like, you get into a point there where who are you arguing with? You arguing with the people you're apparently trying to save from being insulted or offended when they're telling you what you're doing is offensive. You know, one of those weird things. So, I don't often say on this channel Oriental for that reason, because I know some of you are in America or wherever else that term might be offensive, but it isn't here. And still, boys, we gotta keep an eye on the pubes. Otherwise, it could easily be GG's XDs, and we'll be the one dying of AIDS or something. So, I think I have to cast this, right? Because nothing else will not give me AIDS. So we'll see how it works, boys. That's fine by me. So, Cavalier of Dawn. I don't think I want to blow that up. Yeah, we'll save it for this. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet.
Keep an open mind.
Okay, sweet. But if the day ever came, ladies and shits, where somebody said, well, actually, boys, actually, saying Oriental is on the no-no list, I wouldn't start fighting in the streets about it. I'll just say, fair enough. It's nothing close to me giving a shit. So, we'll just move on, boys. It'll be GG's XDs. I don't have any removal somehow. Fuck it out. Well, boys, I guess it's another game where we're getting quacked. Aren't they all technically Asian? I mean, technically, but, you know, that's never how we described... I mean, that's like the whole Asian continent. I don't know. I mean, in England, Asian means whatever I said. I'm getting lost because we're looking at this shit game. Asian means Indians and Pakistanis almost exclusively. If you're a British Asian, you are for sure from India or Pakistan. A British Asian is almost never someone from China or Japan or any of those regional nations. That makes sense? Regional nations. That is English in a sort. Alright, what are we playing here, boys? What are we playing here, Lance? I think it's way too risky to play the banjo on your dick. So we'll try this bollocks. $15 HP again. That's not a lot of HPs, boys. Three, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm almost dead.
I shall miss your company.
Almost dead, boys. Professor Penis. I don't think so. I could get it back with Breach if there's nothing else. Mr. Bean says, I'm up for broken wanks for half an hour. I like the start to be slower, though. So what are we taking? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, not dead. And he's tapped out. So I need to blow up all the peeps and take 50 turns. I don't know about you, boys. It might be difficult. I don't think this is right. Fuck it. We'll just see what happens. So that's not very good. That's not very good. Oh, I'll die. Nah, fuck it. We'll see. And what else? Cavalier is shit. These are all fucking aids. Yeah. GG's! I was the small penis man the whole time, Dad. I was the man masturbating, playing a game of Majix with his cock and balls in the wind. GG's, Dad. My penis was indeed incredibly small. I love Magic the Virgining. GG's all around, boys. It's almost like if you have a handful of cards that don't interact perfectly, you're really, 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 really good at Magics. Isn't that right, boys? Amazing, you fucking pussy. I don't know why every game I lose seems to be to some fucking pussy. Imagine how many early GGs I would have if I didn't win almost all of my games. That would be incredible fucking scenes. You absolute community of pussies. You fucking cunts. Ugh. Weird Genetic says, American South is worse. Here, if you have pale skin and eyes, you are Asian. But if you have brown skin and are from the same continent, you're Muslim, even if you aren't. Well, I mean, that is different. I feel like. But at the same, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where if I was in that situation in the south of America with the same level of intelligence that I have now, and someone said, actually, generalization of some way, like I said earlier, if someone said stop saying Oriental, I would. If it was the thing, no problem. I don't think it's one of those things. I don't think it's one of those words that are completely unambiguously neutral in the way that tribe is. So if somebody said stop, but like I say, in England, from the people I know who it would affect, they're more annoyed if I avoid saying it. Which I guess means I should run around saying it all day for the memes. Right, boys? Alright, blood on the snow gives me the horn, obviously. But my lands are not lining up to give me the dildos or something. Okay, this guy's got one note Charlie Bumbler turn 1 ramp. He's clearly much better than me at my jigs, boys. Ugh, these being tapped are fucking balls. So, I'm going to have to ditch Breach. I know that it's too good, actually. I'm not... Ditching lands is fucking stupid, though. It's... Oh, maybe there's a way to get it back. I don't know. See? No lands. I know my jigs, boys. I know my jigs. I know this guy. All we needed was blow-ups, boys. I know Magic the Gathering. Sometimes it's your day and sometimes it ain't. And if it's not your day, what do, boys? You say GG's XDs. You say GG's XDs. Cheeks losing is like Phil losing. I've said to you before, it's my main fear in all of the world is that I end up sounding like Phil Bellini's. So he could have a counter with this, but we still get it next turn. That's fine. Okay, boys. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. Because he has so much excess mayonnaise. I should have left one more open. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Yeah, it's my number one fear in all of Magic. Not being banned for mentioning bonglers all the time. Not getting banned for any reason. I welcome the day I'll be banned from this fucking AIDS game, so I won't have to play it anymore. Is that I genuinely sound like Phil. That's one of the reasons why I started playing Call of Duty. Is because I knew I could get shot 5 million times and have a good time. Which is what happened, boys. I got shot 1 million times. I won one game of Gun Game. And it was the cleanest stream we'd ever seen. Okay, boys. The classic Sam Black catastrophe of play 41 lands, put Breach of the Multiverse in your grave, draw extra 2s, and we're still getting mana quacked. We're still getting mana quacked, lands. That's why Sam Black needs to get in the bin. Trying to give... Look at this. All I need is a Wrath of God. Well, he's got cute counter spells, Chinks. Yeah, I agree. He probably does. I agree, boys. No, not even an attack. I didn't even do this. I fucking love this game. It's the best. It's the best game ever, boys. I fucking love Magics. I love the statistics of being a memer. Lads, it's truly why we play Magics. I could have carried that game on, but eat my ass. Genetics says, people down here, especially the older ones, can't tell the difference between Indian and Iranian. Either they don't care, or it's because there isn't enough living down here. I mean, you don't have to identify anybody. You don't have to go up to a man and go, hey, you're Iranian to my eyes. I mean, I'm sure it makes no difference to them. But then it is, this again. Just one note rampy virgin Charlie Bunglerage. Okay, boys. Well, at least we got 2 blow-ups this time. Hey, boys. It's one note Charlie Bungler Pussy Bunglerage. Or whatever the fuck I say. That does too much. So even though we can blow people up twice, I think we got to take our time. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. Slim says he went full-on toxic, talking about Philbo, on some guy earlier. If you got timestamp, I mean, I'll bang that out. If you got a timestamp, son, we can literally crackety matters. What do I want? Everything here, fucking terrible. I mean, get a free land, maybe. Yeah, Philbo playing Street Fighter, I said earlier, is pretty much the only one of, like, both angels in the grave. What absolute fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's the only stream I can watch. Oh my god! These guys and their fucking small balls. This is fine. This is one of those things where I'm just complaining. What's going on here, boys? It's totally fine. Totally memes.
I won't stand by as innocent people are
So he could play this, but we got Liliana. Oh, I don't have Liliana. I got blow-ups, though. So, flip the coin, what do you get? That looked like AIDS? That's not bad. What did he get from him? Explore, that's balls. But definitely pay some money for extra explores. You know, for the memes, boys. For the memes, boys. Okay, what do we got? I can get wormies. But I plan on blowing everyone up. Okay, he used one of his treasures. So I guess that's something, boys. I guess it's all memes. Alright, this should be fine.
I do hope he makes his daughter more useful in the grave.
This should be fine, boys. Yeah, Slim, I am so close to watching Phil play Street Fighter. But as I've mentioned on stream before, the fucking effect looking at that man has on anybody. You know, it could drive a regular man in this chat into an Only Ice Maniac. I've seen it happen, boys. It's not something we need. Alright, 3 AIDS in the bin. Good memes. Alright, I'm just gonna bust this guy out. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck it. I'm sure it'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I could get Gisela as well next turn. I mean, that's sort of something. Right, boys?
Ghosting feels weird. Smelly, but effective.
Sort of something. When do they meld? When they both attack. It doesn't explain it. It doesn't explain at all. Oh, fucking hell. Where does it explain, boys? Well, that's going to go back to my hand. That's Croxer's still going to go back to... Oh, no, I can't make any decisions. So it'll go in the grave, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, we got blow-ups, so I should survive the Emrakul. And you can't get worse than that. Right, boys? You can't get worse than that. Oh, he can exile all my creatures. That's pretty good, boys. I haven't seen that interaction. That's pretty good, lads. Boys. It's very rare to see something unusual in a game of Magic. Especially when I'm not the one cracking Demeters. So we lost all our boys, I guess. Okay. I'm still not entirely... Oh, he didn't block it. He didn't block it, Lance. Why didn't he go for the blocks? Incroyable scenes. And he could have put a +1 on this to put it back in his own hand. I don't know, boys. Oh, he can't block because he's got Menace. I see. I see, Lance. Calm down. He can't block because of the Monarchies. I understand magic, lads. You need to listen to me. That's what I told my mum when she brought home the wrong Wolverine toy. Okay, boys. You got spells, boys. We got spells. But what's this guy gonna get? This is his probably last chance. Arcane Signet? Dog shit? I don't know what that is. Murderous Rider, maybe? Okay, boys. We're gonna escape the memes. We're gonna escape the memes.
I will rise again.
Lance. We're gonna escape them memes. Yeah, but yeah, Lance, everybody here knows how much I absolutely love them Filbos. And I could watch him play Street Fighter. And I can't watch him play anything else without just wishing I was dead. He has the worst attitude. Every game he wins was like a waste of his time even turning up. He has this weird noise that Piece of Peace noticed as well. Every time he wins, end of the game, every game. Ugh. Ugh, fucking hell. Like the opponent dared waste his time by not being a punching bag. Every time he loses, oh, not Avacyn, boys. Not Avacyn doing the memes, but I can exile it for the scenes. Beanie boys. Okay, boys. We're gonna have to crackety matters. Oh dear. Oh, he couldn't equip. That's good memes, Lance. We got a lucky bunch of memes there. Didn't we, Lance? Okay, I get to discard 2 boys. Can I win the game this turn? I can win the game this turn. So we'll ditch that, and I also ditch this. Yeah, I think we can win. I think we can do it, boys. I think we can crack it. Think we can crackety matter, boys. Oh, don't worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh dear. I don't know if I've played a land, lads. I don't know if I've played a land, boys. I haven't played a land. Crackety matter, lads. Unbelievable scenes. Lance, sometimes you just gotta slap a game up on the tubes. Alright. It's Harley, but it doesn't have haste. So that looks, to me, boys, like a GG's XDs. That looks to me, boys, like a little bit of a GG's XDs. So let me see how I can win. Play Croxer. Bang. Paid off in the end, lads. Play Croxy boy. I mean, this is all faffing around, I think. Play Croxer. Nah, he's got too many boys, actually. I think he's got too many boys, Lance. I don't know. I actually don't know what to do now. Okay, we'll get Grizzlebrand, and I'll find something. But I thought maybe getting this, give everyone haste, was more memes. Alright, fuck it. I think he probably should have blocked with the Atali, but I've got my dick open, if that is a phrase that makes any sense. Oops. I've got my dick open, boys. To be fair, I should gain a lot of life, even if there's some crazy trampled shit. But how could I have won? You know, on the spot. Put this on the field and attack. 1. That's not a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would have taken 7 if it had died. I could copy it. I could do all this turn. But you know, boys, it was kind of good, interesting memes. That's got haste, but it's not gonna. It's just not enough. He should have just done this. Oh, he wouldn't have won either way. I don't know. There was some plays, boys. There was some plays. There was some aids. Everybody fell on the floor. Shatter the aids. Well, he's gonna die from that, obviously. Cityscape leveler. That's something. I mean, I can't kill this. So I do think that we have effectively stumbled over the line. He didn't choose to blow up all of the boy slants. He went to blow up all of the memes. So, what do you think? That's it? Crux of Fate, attack, easy shits? Yeah, probably. But that was quite... We saw a really interesting play. Which, ladies and shits, doesn't happen very often. I got properly barbecued. I can't give him too much credit. Not after this level of virginity, though. I got properly barbeloided by the big lad. And I still shattered the matter. Boys. That is how good at jigs I am. Incredible scenes. Slim. Oh, Piece of Peace is streaming tonight. So hopefully he'll watch a lot of the clips. But Zelda, that's going to be a nightmare stream in comparison. Just boring, complaining, ploddy. Oh, speaking of complaining, I'll go back to what I was saying about when I played Call of Duty and Apex, because I just don't complain about those games. Pro Evolution is different, because you're not in control of that game. Like, the amount of times you would just think, pass it over there, and it goes somewhere else. That gives me 8. But any other game on Earth, you won't hear me complaining about lag, or cheaters, or any of the usual DSPs. But he complains like I complain about Magic, about everything on the fucking Earth. Okay, boys, I can't win this one. And I'll just say, easy GG's, I just lost. There are some matchups you can't lose. I mean, you can't win, and this is one of them. I'll take it, I lost. Pro Evo or FIFA? I never liked FIFA, but I love Pro Evo. I play that with my friend all the time, still. Not playing that, obviously. I play with my friend all the time. I think it's called eFootball now. But we still both, not rage, but we both complain about the obvious, because we play so much. Just like with Magic, you can spot the defects. So you've got 390 out of 100 players, absolute legendary lads, knocking the ball in between each other, pinpoint accuracy. Someone's bombing down the wing, you press triangle for the pass, they've got 50 yards worth of space, and they'll just tap it 4 yards to the defender here, and it's just, it sends me round the 8s. Or you'll get it to Mbappe, he's got it in full momentum, take the ball in stride, running for the corner, 45 pace. Harry Maguire will just literally speed boost up to his arse and barge him off the ball every time. And I just, when that happens, you just think, all right, fuck off. Clearly, you're a big bag of shit. Which is true. But like I say, you're not in control of those games. You're in control entirely of Apex. Every now and again, you might feel like you got shortchanged, that I ran around the corner and I got shot behind the door. That never happens, really. But for Philbo, he has never, ever, ever been shot where it wasn't the game's fault. Never, boys. The man is 0 and 1 trillion for never being lawfully killed. Alright, that was a good draw. Because now we can play this. But this jungle hollow is still a risky bitch. So what does this guy do? Tree folk have vigilance whenever one or tree folk attack. Add twice that much memes. Okay, well we played blow up all the peeps. I mean, this is a deck that I made, boys. So obviously it's got to blow up all the boys. All right, boys, we should be in for a good bit of memes. Okay, boys. It looks like good gates. Good gates? I don't know. That's what Wizards is. So we'll play this. Hey, boys, easy memes. We'll play this. And then we'll play this. And I'll get 3 lands. I'll finally crackety-matter, boys. I'll finally crackety-matter. Heroic Intervention. I don't know what that's for. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies... alright, I don't know what's going on. Until end of turn, is somebody fighting me? I can't see. Yes, okay. Okay, boys. We got out of that one for the memes. I was literally almost gonna die of AIDS. But in the end, I was the best in the world at magics. Fellstinger is pretty good. We've got lands, right? Okay, boys. I like this, and I'm not having anybody tell me it's 8. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. 3 lands? Are you hitting the shroomy buttons, boys? Unbelievable scenes. I don't know. We'll let him do whatever he wants. We'll let him do whatever he wants, boys. Unbelievable scenes. Too many 4 and 5 color decks. I faced 6 in a row last night, says Slim. Well, that's why I just get out of it now. I mean, yeah. Just give it the old concedage. No problems. Easy GG's, boys. Did I just literally not block for no reason? Fuck me. This has been a really whizzy day. Hey, boys. This has been one of those days where I have just been off my arse with the whiz. Not pressing X, taking damage where there's no need, discarding my hand for the memes, dying of AIDS, boys. A lot of good magic. But at least we are certainly going to crackety-matter this time. I think choosing 5 color is okay. But it's one of those obvious examples of Rule 0 8s. Because if they're 5 color and you're mid-range, you're both going to just be sort of setting the pieces, but they're going to have access to every good card ever printed. And you aren't. So you'll always lose. And that's a lie. You won't always lose, but you will always have to face the best cards, like, without question. And I've just played this game too much. I've played Golos from the start too many times. And then what? Seeker, and now we're just getting more and more. I remember the fucking book. I can't remember what that was called. Quirky or something. Alright, let's see if this guy's got the exact same deck as the last one. Boyish. Okay, I don't think we're keeping this. Okay, boys. Don't like what I'm seeing here either. But at least... Oh yeah, it's the thing. It's the fact you have to sacrifice a legendary lad. Which, you know, is just so difficult. Oh, oh no, I thought that was Virginity's, but it isn't. I thought it was Virgin Cuisine's voice. Who did challenge me? Beelzy boys. Beelzy boys. Grima, there are all there's the amount of these. It must be a free deck. There is no way every single Sorin person knows every Lord of the Rings card that came out. It must have been it must have come out when Thingy came out. Okay, boys, that's how we get rid of this cunt. Easy quacks. What was we saying? What was we oh, the thing. The Sorin, they're always the same, Lance. They're always filled with new cards, but also bizarrely shit. What's this doing in here? Fucking means. Fucking means. Okay, good shit. Good shit on my dick, boys. So let me see what this does. Whenever another non-token you can... Okay, so I guess I have to keep that alive. Okay, boys. Beelzy Boy says no challenge. I mean, I'm not even a member. That's true. If you know the rules. If you know the rules, boys. How come I haven't been gifted 500 crackety matters? Alright, let's go meat muffs for 2. Okay, boys, we've got the big things. We got the big things, boys. Alright, that's actually quite good play. Discard a card, put 1/1 counter on the conniving creature. I will get rid of the land. Oh, I don't know if I had to. Whatever, boys. I don't understand what's happening because it's Magic the Gathering. But I do understand I can say GG's XDs whenever I want. Because I've got a big fat pair of balls. What kind of game you want? Beals? What kind of game would you like? So I could play this for... Okay, that's an extremely good draw. It doesn't make me have to try and get this out on the field. I got a blocker for this thing. Easy quacks, boys. Boys, how much easy quacks? Lance. It was easy quacks. He's got 3 mana, Mr. Cheeks. That is true, boys. He's got 3 manas. We're going to blast the shit out of these boys next time, though. Boys, we're going to blast the shit out of these boys. So I think I exile this. Ah, but then I how do I kill this without our blow-ups? I'm not entirely sure, boys. Okay, no ring bearers for him. I think it's time just to fling it. If he's got a counter, then he'll need like 5 to keep up with me. Okay, boys. So we can crackety matter if the opponent gets stuck for 3 lands for 7 turns. Okay, boys? That's how you know you're good at Majinks. That's how you know you're really good at Majinks, Lynch. Alright, let's just make sure something doesn't give all of my boys -1 and I don't notice. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. My hand, I mean, Izoni can draw my way out of it, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm complaining about. So, any good creatures in the grave? Cavalier is not bad. Alright, I don't know what that was. Oh, I can't gain life. I didn't even know that thing gained life, boys. That is how much of a memer I am. But this is also how much of a memer I am, son. Get fucking AIDS. Unbequackables. Dairy Lee Quackabellinis. Boys, I am unbelievably good at Majinks. All it took was for me to have triple the mayonnaise for 5 turns. And then also to draw all my important cards. And then, boys, I absolutely could crackety matters. Unbelievable things. Lads, we are unbelievably close to slapping this shit up on the tubes. This guy needs to play some wraiths quick. He needs to bang out those ring wraiths, boys. Boys. When this end is about, this is what I think before I get to the end. I think maybe they gave this deck out at the pre-release, and you put in a code and you get all the cards. That's what I think, because I've seen it far too often, and it must be really easy to just have a full working deck that's full of new cards. You know? For the memes, boys. For the memes. He would have lost to that anyway. And this, I could have sacrificed a man, made him draw 2. But let's not get away from the 2 things. Number 1, we've gone past, but number 1, he had virgin land, so I can't feel sorry for the lad. And number 2, boys, I had triple the mana. So you know it was a fun game. What's the time? 1:05. So I'm already in overtime, boys. But I have to admit, I'm having a great time. Always. I fucking love streaming Majinks. Yeah, I'm not gonna start Broken Sword today because the first hour of a point and click is always just expositional, tutorial-y stuff, which is objectively the most boring. I mean, most games, the first hour to me are the most interesting, but this is going to be, do you know how to pick up some shit off the floor? Oh, well done, sir. Do you know how to put some shit in the bin? Do you know how to combine keys with a keychain? That kind of stuff. Tiny balls? Oh, no, boys. This is going to be a boring game of AIDS. Alright, well, this looks much better. Tiny balls, lads. So we're going to get lots of hand fondlage. But I didn't take a removal. So it is dangerous that I might get flambéed. It is a little bit dangerous, boys, that we could be in for a flambeing. But as you've seen this deck before, if you line it up just right, You don't even need cards. You just play this bitch. And then play on her one massive tit bongler. Amazing stuff, boys. Bounce her one big boob like a basketball. How you gonna tit fuck her, boys? Impossible. Impossibles. Wow, the guy actually knew the correct card to take. I'm surprised, boys. Incredible scenes. Do you have another one, and then you take Behold, or are you just gonna have the smallest dick like every mono twat? Fuck it, AIDS, boys. Fuck it, AIDS. Alright, if it's gonna be like this, then I don't want to play. I mean, you're a fucking bellend. Mono black hand discard every turn, just stall the game. You fucking time-wasting pussies. If we were playing 3-color dudes, and you had a feeling like, okay, tap this, play that, you got that left over. No. We're playing a little dick fucking bellend. Just like this guy and his fat dad. You fucking pussies. Am I on the draw? Of course I am. I don't think I've ever played Ragavan where I wasn't on the draw. Fucking waste of time. Who put this in the game for Brawl? I'm gonna be able to be able to cheeks. Dipshits. You fucking twats. I did finish Monkey Island. The last hour or two was quite slow going because I got moderately stuck. Not moderately. To me, moderately stuck in a point and click is booting the game up 3 separate times and still being in the same room and not being able to get out. Those are all of my memories of point and clicks. Which never happened. Which never happened once in that game. I got stuck in a couple of rooms for like 25 minutes each. But then, you know, that's easy shits. How did it end? Alright, ladies and shits, I will say how it ended. So if for some reason you're like halfway through, you don't want any spoilers, mute yourself for 30 seconds starting from now. It ended that you got right to the end, you got to where the treasure would be, you open a door, and then you come out at the original village, and it's just all animatronics like Disneyland, and you never find out what was in the thing, and everybody sort of just goes, I guess the treasure was the friends we made along the way. And then Guybrush sits on a bench and stares out like Thanos, sort of like, is that right? Is that how it's supposed to go? And then it ends, which I guess is fine, boys. Volo, okay, boys. This is one of those decks where if it's up to you, you kill Volo on sight. But, boys, we're playing a game that I don't have any kill spells. You just have to overwhelm a boy by having bigger baldinos. Which I could do, boys. We can have bigger baldinis. Oh, Virgin Lands, boys. We've got to follow with Virgins. Good, clean magics. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate magics. If that was a land, we would have been off. Instead, we could get quacked. So it's a race to whoever finds... I don't know. I mean, I think he's doing all right. I think, boys, this is one of those games that not being able to do anything about this and him getting it out first is going to be memesh. And no lands on top. Okay, fuck your mum. Boy, sometimes You just gotta say, how many fucking AIDS can a man get AIDS? I didn't like that game. I realized looking at this deck, I mentioned before blue and green is fucking appalling. To just not being able to kill anybody ever. I suppose you got River's Rebuke, but that's 1 in 100. And Lance, I was sure that I died of AIDS. You should play some Pro Evo on stream. I've done that before. It's not as fun as you think. Because sometimes games are just stodgy grind fests. Half the people watching now don't like football, so I got like 3 viewers. It's just me and Tiago. Tiago making me choose Brazilian clubs. Those were the days I remember, boys. Alright, we had Coma opening hand every game. I just can't, yeah, I mean, maybe Brawl has moved on so much that Tatiova is just total wank now. Because neither of us are going to be interacting much. Are we, boys? That's not a bad spell. Lance. Yeah, I don't know. This deck just feels really flat now. Like, blind ramp, and then hope to hit one of these things without getting countered. That's kind of AIDS. That's kind of, and he's fucking missing lands. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, boys. That's what I want to see, boys. A man, just like that game a minute ago, 15 times as much mayonnaise as him. That is a good game. Slap it up on the chips. Mana Tithe. Classic Mudgeeks. So, I mean, he's got lots of stuff, but I just feel like that's gotta be better. Yeah, you see, that's bollocks. So we'll play Coma on River's Rebuke. Is that good enough, or is that boring 8? I think it might be boring 8, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. We'll see what kind of number wanks. I can't be counted anyway. Alright, that's not bad. Fatal push? Maybe. Maybe, boys, it'll be fatal push. Jesse says, dude, I can't play, I'm on my phone, and his kids are covered in shit or something. But this was a while ago. He was the guy who wanted to play a game of Magic. Discard a card. Alright. I liked it though. I like all point and click games. That's the point of them, I guess. Okay, boys. I don't know about you. I don't know what that did. Target creature perpetually loses all abilities. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna... oh, perpetually. Oh, no, but that perpetual effects wear off when someone dies, don't they? Surely this guy's not missing all the mayonnaise. Yeah, he's all okay, boys. Can't counter that. Christine Spranks. Oh, I could have tapped it down. But I didn't actually want to. Alright. Boys, how much mayonnaise we got? We got 12 mayonnaise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is still good numbers, boys. But we're going to have to do something. Agreed? Of course it's agreed, boys. So I just can't play... Okay, now he's fucked. He just needed to not have... negate. Oh, I should have turned the whole thing on. Well, I'm sure it doesn't matter. Okay, boys. How can he get out of this mess? Flibby jibs. Flibbity jibs. Des says Phil is pretty good with Zangief, but try going to 2:37:55. Okay, boys, we're taking a huge risk. You got to put it on. Imagine venturing into Silent Hill, so you got to put on your ethereal face masks and risk that you might be turned into some kind of gibbering mess. Was the Mutiny Fallout, boys? Dangerous games. He's right about that. What we're looking for. Dark day from today, I suppose. Okay, boys. You gotta... This says risky spaghetti. You might turn 8. 2:37 was what Des recommended.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cracking Demetra, boys. He seems pretty pleased with himself. Oh, he's definitely going to win this round.
No.
Oh, he's turned blue. That means he's got the horn.
Business related, I still have it.
Yes,
Easy.
I'll
He's
take
the
that.
best.
Good shit.
Special delivery.
Oh, 2:37 here.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
realize.
2:37 here.
Good matches.
Okay, boys. He's blue balls again, boys. We got a nice little at-range magic, which is not Zangief's forte, but walking into fireballs probably doesn't help. Oh, he got squeaked.
I didn't realize he would recover that fast and be able to instant throw. I did not know that.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. He hasn't blown up
Made in
yet,
China.
boys.
I should just make that clear. Of course it's made in China, just like everything else you would buy in the United States. It's made in China.
Nice bit of classic. Phil's not a racist. Little clip there.
It's Dark Dave's fault. I have no fucking meter. God damn it, it sucks.
He's used all his meter, boys. This is fine to me.
Tevin's fault.
He's fine so far, Des. What's the next Ryu match?
360, which would have worked. Sucks. There's a sick motherfucker on the internet.
Okay,
called
the next
Super
Ryu
Pound,
match.
Whatever the fuck this.
Is this Ryu? It is. Alright, this is the one, boys.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted wall bounce. Fuck.
He's gone blue balls again. He needs to...
Oh, I get one wrong move. I'm fucked. Cause I'm in the corner now. I'm destroyed. I'm fucked up.
Oh, he's giving a little bit of the GG's, boys. He is giving it a little bit of the GG's I died, but let me carry on. I'm in the corner. I'm fucked. But then immediately do a 360 pile driver. Okay. Okay, boys. Jump into Dawkins. Nope.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Random level 3 super. Or level 1 super, I don't know. He's gone blue balls again, lads.
I can't dash, yo. I couldn't fucking dash or do anything. I was frozen in place.
Frozen in place, definitely not his fault. It was the game's fault, boys.
No, come on, dude. I'm serious. More than half my moves dropped that fucking fight. More than half.
More than half. You know what that means, boys? If more than half of his moves dropped, the man would be walking backwards, pretty much. He would just be walking back and ducking. And you know he's being honest. You know he's being honest, boys.
Huh? Oh, now I can't do anything, right? Dude, all my moves. I can't get any moves at all.
Dude.
I can't get any.
You see that? That wasn't his move. You see this? That's not his.
Tremendous bullshit.
You see that 2 moves in a row he just did? Nah, that was the game. Drop frames, lag, rollback netcode doing it for him. He didn't do that. All his moves didn't come out. He just said. That didn't come out. That was bullshit. Fucking bollocks. Jump into a Hadouken and the game fully rollback netcode there.
Where's my move?
Where's his moves, Lance?
That was Wake Up Super. Dude, literally playing this guy, all my moves dropped. He didn't legitimately hit me.
This isn't that bad. This isn't that. I mean, this is like what I would consider non-stop fill. Every game is like this. If he loses, if he wins, then he might be quiet. There's probably clips like Turbo Salt. You know what? I gotta stick to my guns. I don't want to be a Philbo detractor, so let's just say fuck it. But Philbo Street Fighter is without doubt a genuinely watchable stream because of how think of me in a draft where I play 19 lands for the memes and I draw no lands on turn 8 and then everything I start complaining about. Think about one of those games. He's like that about every game all the time from the start. And he's just a nightmare streamer to watch. But it makes it kind of interesting because the level of delusion is through the roof, boys. The roof. And that's what keeps me fascinated. You saw he had $89 as well donated. 80 all from the same 2 peeps that give him money every day. But if you ever dare to let him know that, boy, well, that's your ban. That's your ban. But those were nothing. Those were nothing compared to, like, the level of rage he's been reaching playing Street Fighter. Pads on the floor. Just lies. I think I actually prefer Call of Duty lies because you can verify he's just talking shit. Oh, the guy didn't render on my screen when you can literally see him. And anybody who says, actually, we saw that guy, he was over there. Banned. You're a fucking troll, detractory scumboy. Every time. Every time, boys. Alright, so, Hapatra A, boys. I can't be the only one of us here excited to see what he can do. Oh no! I've seen this before. It's actually not quite as exciting as you would think. I think it's all based on Hapatra and Yawgmoth. I think it's just those two. I don't think it's a Scarab deck like we would all dream. I think it's that kind of bollocks. But you never know, boys. You never know. So this guy, when this dies, the ring tempts you. Mirrormere Guardian. Who's Mirrormere Guardian, boys? Why is that guy such a memer? Boys. Who's out here guarding my mirror pubes? Lance. I actually think Chandra can get out of here. Agreed, boys? Of course it's agreed. I'm on the tubes. I'm on the tubes, boys. Alright, I'm blocking this time, and then we'll kill this. He's got plays. But what's the play? He's got plays, boys. But what is the play? I guess that's something. I guess it's something, but is it anything, boys? I'm getting the real horn. Ah-da-dee-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, skibby-boo-boos. I'm gonna have to do it. Lance, there was nothing anybody could do. Alright. Next turn is where we might, boys, be able to slap a game up on the juice. Alright, 6, deep tap dupes, easy shits. Deep tap dupes, easy shits, boys. Deep tap, squibbity squabs. Pick your poison. Easy GG's. I love magic. Boys, I fucking love magic. How can he do 14 big boy damage to me, though, in a single turn? Is he gonna make me look like an arrogant bumble chopper? Boys, or are we gonna crackety matter right now? Are we gonna crack that matter, boys? This still counts as 13 for this, though. If you didn't know. Which is obviously good means. So, what do I want? What's big boy cheese and beans? Easy quacks.
The essence of life is in you'll learn the power.
Boys, you see how one-sided that was? Well, instead of saying that was an actual bad game of Magic, I can say I proved we had a great time and we crackety maters. Boys, absolutely insane levels of Magic the Gathering. Dark Synth Lord of the Rings set has indeed launched. I think it's been out a whole week. I don't know what effect it's had in Historic. I don't think I've played Historic for ages. It's so shit. Alright, boys, let's have a game of Histoire for the memes. Okay? Let's see how different Historic is in 2019. So I do want to play tokens, only because of what a nightmare it was the other day. So hopefully I got 4 copies of each of those things. Anointed Procession. Okay, how do you spell anointed? I didn't think it was... Alright, I guess I was wrong. 3. Okay, boys. Parallel lives. I won't embarrass myself by trying to spell parallel. I've definitely got 1. 3 of these 2, boys. Okay, boys. Okay, sure. How are we going to crackety meter, boys? Mondrak, I got 1 of that. 4? Get in my fucking balls, Lance. We are absolutely going to shatter the shit out of this meta until it turns out I play a guy who's playing mono white and he just runs me over. What else, Lance? What else? Boys. Let's just say tokens. Don't forget, we get to play 4 copies now, boys. And only 60 cards, so it's far more likely that you're going to hit the meters. Starnheim. See, Starnheim is the kind of card that busts your balls open in Brawl, but I think it might be too slow in this. If we get 65 1-1s, it's better than 6 Angels. Isn't that right, or have I got 8? What do you think about this bitch? Elish Norn. Sacrifice 3 other creatures. I think we'll play 1. Got a lot of 4s though. A lot of 4-man ace. I genuinely don't remember how to build constructed decks. So 60 cards, I don't know. I don't know how many removals I'm supposed to play. Is that it? Just green? No black? What else doubles my tokens? There must be something else. Yeah, too many 4s for now. So I think we'll leave it at that. But we've got to build the rest of the 8s. We'll leave it at 2 colours for now, boys. But what else? The Shitshire make a food? I get double foods, boys. You never know. I might want double foods. I might want to go full wedge. Growing right? I don't know. I don't know if we're having any lands. Alright, I've lost my shit. What am I doing? Looking for green and white. Sunpel Grove, Temple Garden, Razor Verge, bitch, Overgrown Muffland. Muffland? And one of these. Alright, that looks good to me. How am I not gonna die, boys? Fateful Abscess. That is a good card. How am I not going to die? I want to just play quickly. I can already see this is not going to go well. I genuinely don't know how to make decks anymore. I don't know all the cards. And it just doesn't look very fun either, unfortunately. Boys. Alright. We'll try a pool. Only because this is kind of fun. Okay. Oh, I know. The thing that we've been missing the whole time. I know I said we weren't playing any more 4s or 5s. But, you can eat shit. I'd rather take Elesh Norn out and play these. Because they're essential, boys. Felidar boy. And what was the other one? The landfall card. Zendikar's Boibles. Alright, so because of that, I think you take Elspeth out, take Elish Norn out. I think we'll go down to 2 Mondraks. You could just win with these, right? They're both landfall. Okay, so if that's true, if all I'm doing is playing landfall... Oh, Scoot Swarm is good. If all I'm doing is playing landfall, boys... then this all should be removalage. and draw spells. So how can I keep drawing? The one bum ring is pretty good. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think I only have one though, obviously, because I haven't opened any packs. That's not the fucking you shit game. Yeah, only one. Well, definitely worth it. No, maybe it's not worth it because the key to the one ring is that you just keep playing it over again because you take the burden counters off. That's actually not a terrible bit of memes. Do I want to spend 3 mythics though? I don't, obviously, not for a tokens deck. What else? I do think I can play Wrath of God now. Because if we're just making sure we dodge the boys. What else? How do you draw cards though? I need to draw like 2 extra cards every turn at least. What's the 2 mana? There's a 2 mana thing that I'm gonna play. I can't remember what it's called. It's from one of the Pharaoh-y sets. I assume they put it in. Anoint a priest. There you go. This thing triggers so crazy. I've seen it blow up the game before. Oh, that's 60. You can eat shit. We're missing cards, obviously, but I just want to play. It's 140. I fucking love streaming, you know, boys. I don't know if I really convey that that's how I feel. Magic is a fine game. It's how we've all come to know each other, boys. Oh dear, that's lost. Is that it? No? Okay, boys, I lost the deck. Okay, boys. Yeah, I did. I lost the deck. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was just called New Deck, wasn't it? There it is. I was looking in the wrong place. Okay, boys. Yeah, I love... Oh, Sunfall. I should have played Sunfall. You're right. Okay. We'll have one game, then we'll put some Sunfalls in. I love streaming. I love chatting to you boys. I would never play Magic anywhere near as much if it wasn't for this. Like, I say to myself every night, just play for an hour. Play for an hour, then you got enough time to eat, watch a film, do some work, if that's what you're supposed to be doing, Mr. Cheeks. And then, boys, die of AIDS. Also, we forgot to put any draw spells in. But I'm sure we can crackety matter, boys. What don't I want? Virtue? I think Virtue's the one. Agreed, boys. So, I mean, it's not how green and white is supposed to work, but how do I draw 5 cards every turn? Boys. How do I do that? Mono black. Okay, boys, I wonder if this really is that. Is this going to be mono black standard who just is playing free play because he's a virgin? It looks it. It looks it, boys. I don't know about you. I fucking love virgins. I don't know about you, boys. But I fucking love Magic. So I presume we're going to get a Sheoldred in a minute. Hold your dicks, boys. Or is it going to be Obliterator? Hold your dick. Okay, boys. Fair enough. It was one level of memes. It was one level of memes, boys. Maybe I shouldn't be casting these if I'm hoping to draw a blow off all the beeps. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean, boys. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, gain 1. Alright. Boys. It's just classic magics. Classic Magic the Gathering. Boys. So I play 24 lands, which is the prescribed amount of lands for a deck that caps out at 4. So I guess you don't need 5 mana, right, boys? Especially not to play a mono fucking black removal-y virgin. Removal-y virgin, boys! I can't escape why this game is 8. I cannot escape, ladies and shits. Playing... This is why I don't bother. This is why I don't bother. This game is a virgin hellhole. You fucking pussies. This game is a virgin nightmare. Every day. Mono fling it. Liliana of the Veil in free plays. Always. Always, boys. Look at the state of this dad's fucking tiny dick. Look at the state of this game. You fucking pussies. Oh, well, I can't play rank. I'm in, like, silver rank. You fucking cunts. You cunts. This game is so shit. This is the full reason I play Brawl every day. Because at least if I was playing Brawl... Well, you know what? I mean, you can't play this in Brawl because it'd be shit. But you get what I'm saying. Such a shit game by shit dirty virgins. So it's another deck. I have to play 6 fucking rats. Such a cunt's game. It really is. And I'm never, ever, ever going to be convinced otherwise. Such a fucking cunt's game. What don't I want? Pool would be weak. I think Pool is rubbish. I take it out. And I think Intangible Virtue is unnecessary as well. So 2 extra cards, boys. What do you play? 2 extra lands for the memes? Just to get screwed in a different way. You fucking bunch of pussies. Some Petal Balls. I'll play Temples. So, let's see. What's the 4 mana white enchantment that lets you draw a million aids? I think this is the only way I can draw cards. Oh, I forgot about this guy. When it enters a battlefield, bounce someone, you may... it's fucking shit, boys. Fucking shit. What am I looking for? This one. I've only got 1. Oh, that's not good, boys. Only got 1. I'm not buying any more. How am I going to draw? Cut an Anointed Priest for card draw. I mean, they do cost 4, I guess, when they're important. I'm going to leave it. I think they're all right. And what's card draw? I can't play the dog. I need recurring. So, yeah, it has to be recurring. So stuff like this, it can't be this. And the dog. It can't be those. Because you lose too much of your focus. Wedding announcement. Yeah, also, I don't know. I feel like it's just wrong. I'm not playing enough. I don't play anything that lets me play 2 creatures, 2 lands a turn. So it's not like I'm getting this. Is there a Planeswalker that lets you play 2 lands a turn? Yeah, there is. The green tree. So I could go for a green tree, boys. And it makes tokens. Something like that. Boys. I kind of want to get rid of Scoot Swarm now. I feel like I'm just going to play this and it's not going to do anything. Yeah, maybe... I don't know. Yeah, fuck your mum. We're not playing Scoot Swarm. I know that it's probably good. I know it's probably good, boys. But, okay, boys? Okay? Good. I'm glad we're all on the tubes. There's an enchantment that lets you draw whenever a creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield. Alright. That's non-token creature or any creature? If it's non-token, we'll definitely have a look. Okay, boys, we're gonna lose to Mana Screw again. Good stuff. Actually, we got Wrath of God, so we can take a bit of time. Blue-white control for the memes. Well, Esper aids for the scenes. Esper memes for the scenes. Okay, am I going to beat a hardcore control deck in free play with wobbly Virgin Lands? What do you think, boys? Tocassia's welcome. Alright, we'll have a look at what that does. We'll have a look at what that does, boys. Alright, this is the kind of game that gives me the horn, boys. This is the kind of game that gets my dick hard. Okay, I mean, I don't know about you, boys, but he might be playing too many good spells for me. Yeah, Esper Plainies, that sounds like dog shit tokens to me. Nice, even magics, boys. Nice, even... That's why I want to play this game all day. Nice, even Magic the Gathering. Welcome. I'm really glad I didn't buy any shits. I got 3. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the field under your control, draw a card. Okay. Yes, I mean... Alright, I mean, all of my creatures are that, but then it's dead, really. But it does pay for itself, I suppose. So, we need that then. Shall I trim these? But this is the kind of point of it. What do you trim? Do you trim what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah, I think that's actually right. Alright, considering this triggers off white spells. Oh, I don't have 4 of these. Yeah, I see. I see, boys. Alright, I'll just play 61. Just to have a look. I mean, almost certainly this deck's going in the bin. So I played Mono Black Liliana Sheoldred and Premium Esper Aids. Refill of Funk says I don't generate many tokens. All the landfall is how it's supposed to work. The landfall is how the tokens are supposed to be shitted on. So I'm supposed to be alive, I suppose. Okay, I don't want to exile these, but we'll keep this, I suppose. Mono black for the beams, boys? Nah, not this time. Not this time, boys. Hey, it was mono black. What a surprise. Boys, I don't know about you, but this might be the best game ever made. Boys, I don't know about you, but this is why I want to play Historic all the time. Because it's fucking amazing. It's like Brawl, but really, really, really shit. Isn't that why we all do magic, boys? Of course it is. I love magic. Boys, I fucking love magic. Lads, I love Magic the Gathering. So I kind of want this to get I don't give a fuck. I'm not even gonna attempt to explain. I was just gonna say I kind of want that to be exiled, but I can't block it now anyway. So good shits, boys. Lads, I fucking love magic. Boys, I fucking love magic. You match. Loris the Memer. If one or more alright, see it's so slow. I kinda wanna play this just for the extra shits. I think I have to. Agreed, boys. I don't like wedding announcement. I think it's too slow for a shit deck like this. Okay, boys. So somebody's gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's this and this. Okay, boys. I guess Loris is just going to run away with the game now. I can't gain enough life. I'm playing a virgin, obviously. But at least we had a wonderful time, boys. At least I might draw blow up all the peeps, you know. I got 6. I got 6 lands. Nope, not today. So, what can be done? Whenever a token enters the field, get 8. Double the amount. What is this? Transform is 2. Alright. Didn't do anything. I don't know how magic works. I don't know how it works, boys. What about you? What do you do? Sacrifice 2 other lads, and lad becomes indestructibles. Alright, that's fine. You only get 1 free spell with that, don't you? Would you? Alright, I guess not. I thought you got a load of 8s out of your balls. Well, I guess I was wrong, Lynch. Should have played that first, but don't tell anybody. All right, that's a good draw. I'm gonna hold on to this. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Fucking shit game. Same shit. Same shit from the boy. So let's count the wangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wangle beans. Okay, boys, he might have wangle beaned himself. Boys, he really might be on course for a wangle beanage. What an absolute fucking tiresome shit game of 8s. Boys, I fucking love magic. That is why we crackety matter every day. Terrible game. 3rd straight game. Well, 2 against Mono Black. 1 against what looked like, to me, prime Esper Planeswalkers. 0 magic. Was magicked, pretty much. So what does Wedding Announcement do? Yeah, Takasha's wasn't bad. I can't deny, boys. It wasn't bad. The fact it triggers for tokens is the key. Alright, 3 mana. Maybe I need to cut these. Alright, now we're dead. Why does... I mean, I know standard is different. Or constructed. Maybe I just have too many 4s. I don't know. I mean, that's an honest appraisal, boys. I don't know. Maybe it's memes. Maybe it's scenes. Actually, we'll hold on to this. Yeah, okay. Alright, boys. We'll hold on to it, and we'll play in reverse order. We'll play this, and then this. Okay, boys? Uh-oh. Boys, we're gonna get quacked. Everybody knows Crucius is a free play card. Right, boys? Everybody knows Crucius is classic memes. Fucking hell. To be fair, maybe he doesn't have the rare lands. Lightning Strike is not a premium card. But Crucius is nobody's free play card. Nobody, boys. Okay, your mum's a fat whore. Get fucked. Fuck this game. Fuck me. This is free play, right? Crucius followed by Sheldred. That's what I'm playing. Landfall bullshit. That's the same. Oh, we work really hard to make our games even, Mr. Cheeks. You fucking pussy lying cunts. Yeah, I mean 5 is too high. But then what else? What do I even care, honestly? I'm going to play 2 more games. And I'm out, I think. It's not a great deck, and the worst thing is you get absolutely mismatched. But the thing that really makes me sort of just shake my bollocks is that this is free play anyway. Why are you playing Crucius Sheoldred in free play like it's bullshit? You know what I mean, boys? That was the wrong land, but don't tell anybody, boys. Don't tell anybody, boys. Because then we might die of AIDS. Wedding Announcement either summons a token or puts a 1/1 on a creature. Yeah, that both sounds rubbish. Maybe I need a creature that looks for someone who's having a wank. I don't know, boys. So, now we're on mono green. Dump it, boys. For free, please. Never, ever gets old. This game never gets old, boys. Never. It never gets old. Boys, the game never gets old. I love Mujiks. I see why Rule Zero shouldn't make any sense. Because your mum is a fat bitch, boys. That's why. Oh, he's playing memes, Mr. Cheeks. Yeah, you might be right. He's playing memes, Mr. Cheeks. Gnarled Professor. Boys, you gotta be memeing. You gotta be memeing if you're playing Gnarled Professors. You see, you were just mean, Cheeks. Yeah, you're probably right, boys. Oh, that's 4 mana now. Oh, I'm fucking this up. I don't know how that works. Oh, so it doesn't... it's the same card. I see. I see now, boys. It's the same card. It's not exiling and flipping over. It's just staying where it is for the memes. Should have played that first, but don't tell anybody about that either, boys. We'll let everybody think that I did that on purpose, because I don't want to draw any spells. Okay, boys? Okay, sweets. Okay, sweet boys. John M says that was me with the mono black deck, and he thought his demon was an 8/8, and he was going to give me a beating. Boys. I mean, your deck was weak, so I'll allow you to play free play, but I'll also say GG's XDs for the memes. Alright, boys. So, now I just blew up my only 2 tokens that could do anything, so I'm probably gonna get quacked, lads. But at least we had a wonderful time. At least we had a wonderful time, right, boys? Of course we did. This is Magic the Gathering. So, I need a land, and I'll be fine. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. We did it, boys. Probably. I mean, it's always a dangerous game to be playing against me with a mono deck, especially in the free plays, but I will accept that your deck was pretty weak, but I will also still complain. So GG's XD's. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So what do I want? A land. Anything. Literally anything that's not this should be fine. Ski bobbly doodles, boys. Ski bobbly doodles. Whoops. Anything in the deck that isn't these enchantments should be easy shits. And Wrath of God, obviously. Maybe I don't want Wrath of God. I fucking hate this deck. This deck is shit. This game is AIDS. Boys. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth even carrying on. Let's see how I can trim the shits. So 1 fewer of these. I mean, it makes counters. Do I always want Wrath of God? Because that means I can't blow up these once they've already been blown up. But then I'll just lose the creatures. I shouldn't lose the creatures. I should be the one who has 15 lands. You know what I mean, boys? I'm not a fan of this at all, but it says... Yeah, alright, I'll cut one. So 4 more cards. What would I even want? What? Like, this isn't rhetorical. I have no idea what I should put in. I don't know if I should put in removal. I don't know if I should bang in some planies for the memes. I don't know, boys. So, Quackly, in theory, can be alright sometimes. Put a loyalty counter for each creature you control, but I will have won the game most of the time. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Alright, that also discounts creature tokens, so that works. Alright. One of the Ajanis for the memes. Ajanis, boys. Unyielding. That's pretty strong. What about this guy? Reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature or a planeswalker, put it into your hand. That's not going to work. Put 3 counters. Whenever that's just not working at all. Put 1/1 on some lands. There. You gain life. There. That one. That's shit as well. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Sarah the Big Tits. Make an angel. I mean, you never know. So plus is nothing. But minus could make me 3 angels. Alright, I'll try. And I am a big fan of Teo. Okay, boys. This is the last game. And if you guys are going to have to... What's the word? You're going to have to be my designated slags. If I say one more game after this, you got to tell me, Cheeks, no. You got to tell me, Cheeks, we can't handle this much 8. Play something else. It's 2 o'clock. I was supposed to stop at like 12:30. I am a man. 67. Easy quacks. Alright, boys. Looks the usual unplayable bollocks. I love my cheeks. I love the magics, boys. Mono white, alright, if we... I mean, I'm guessing it's mono white. He's played 1 card. It could be anything. Hey, it was mono white, boys. I love magics. I love the magics. Hey, boys, it was the same fucking reason why I never want to play this game and why I always need 16 Wrath of Gods. GG's XH, boys. Which one? I guess I might draw a land. Okay, Lance. So, this is the kind of game where we gotta draw, blow up all of the peeps. Look at this virgin going off, boys! He is not a man. He is a doy. A doy? What's a doy? I don't know. Okay, we have to draw, blow up all the peeps. Nice one, boys. Love this game. Boys, I fucking love this game. This is why I needed an intervention. I forgot what constructed is on Arena. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, every deck I ever build is easily beating everyone doing anything. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, boys. You fucking bitches. I swear, Magic... Oh no, I mean... My intervention is to stop playing that deck. I'll still play 2 more games. You gotta cleanse your balls after that shit. What are we doing? I haven't played this in a long time, boys. I already know of at least one artifact that we can crowbar in for the memes. Right, lads? Yeah, all these say the One Ring. I want to see it say the One Ring to me. 1 target creature. Where's the word ring? Mm-hmm. Good memes. So, definitely play that. Lithoform engine. Boys. Boys. Lance. I stopped. That was my last game for sure of that deck. It's not my last game. Ever. It's my last game of that. We'll play 2 of this. And then we shall go. Okay, boys. Spotterthopter. What the fuck are all of these? Well, that can get out. Alright, that'll do. We'll just add this. Brand new deck. Totally. I've got fucking Divide by 0 in here. I don't think so, boys. We'll play Wash Away. Alright. 2 games left, boys, and then we'll be out of here. Okay? I'm fine to drive. I've only had 16 shots, boys. I'm fine. I've only wobbled off the fucking stool 8 times. No way am I going to crash into some old lady and then do a runner. Kennedy style. No way, boys. But that's... You see what I mean? That is why... 3 reasons I hate every element of Magic. Number 1, I've played, 4 or 5 mono decks in that free play thing. That mono white deck is still the most boring, virgin-laden shit in this whole world. Howling Mine, eh, boys? Interesting memes. Interesting memes. I feel like it's going to benefit him more, because how do I tap this? Or did I just play it just for the fucking 8s? I don't know, boys. I don't know. But I appreciate all of you being classic lads. Classic mentions by actually trying to drag me out of this place. But I'm fine, Lance. Like I said, 2 more random games of Majiks. It's like coming off shots and then starting on beers. Boys, I'm fine. I'm not doing any more shots, but I will drink a couple more beers. Easy memes. Easy memes, Lance. Also, if I don't draw a land, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, make a lad. Okay, boys. Alright, we crackety matter. We crackety matter, boys. Overtime indeed, Des. I think this is one of those decks that could still be quite good. Especially as there are artifacts coming out every day, boys. You know I don't know every card in the world. Alright, that's a problem. Oh, it's not really. He literally played into being murdered. Amazing scenes.
Do not get what you should just concede.
Okay, boys. Okay, boys. We might be able to shatter the matter with our old-style pubes. Incredible scenes. So minus would be 3. Can't. Oh, I can kill that. He'll be too smart to fling that on the field. But that does mean we can bang out one of these boys. Doesn't it? Or not even one of these boys. Any of these boys. That's quite good. That's pretty good too. I mean, I don't know about you boys. I might have crackety matter for reals. I might have built the world's best deck. Alright, what are we doing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fucking beautiful Majiks. I think we'll start with an expel on this. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have the city's blessing. Okay. That's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a mana rock. Search your library for 2 basic lands, reveal those cards, put them onto the field tapped. Alright, that is different than what I thought, actually. Okay, boys. Either way, it's going to be easy quacks.
This will be over quickly.
Alright, now, fingers crossed he doesn't have River's Rebuke. Otherwise, I'm gonna call the police. I might call the police, boys. But do you like how I crackety meta for real? Howling Mine. Don't see that every day. Actually, never see it. Tesbo? I don't think I've ever seen this guy either. And then, on top of that, I play artifacts, fringe artifacts, like Torrential Gearbangers. No way is that card like top tier sweeps, even though it is. Right, boys. I love Mujig. I love Mujig so much, and I love all of you. I'm going to give you a bonus. Tier 3 tips goal. Amazing scenes. Amazing scenes, boys. Now we can all unequivocally crackety matters. Boys. Alright. Wow. He just put his card straight in the line of dying of AIDS. I guess he must just have nothing at all, boys. Which is good memes. Which is incredibly good memes for us. Because I'm gonna slap this up on the tubes. And everybody's gonna say, "Dear Mr. Cheeks, you're fucking unbelievably good at Majiks. How can I not die of AIDS?" Okay, so the game's pausing for no reason, but I love magic, boys. That's all I know. Boys, I love Magic the Gathering. It's not about the magic. It's about the gathering, especially when those people gathering are more than willing to give you $200,000 just to turn up to work. For the memes, boys. Boys. It was for the memes the whole time. Lance. Incredible scenes. Okay, this is the final game of the evening. Final. I'm settling up at the bar. I've accidentally slipped my phone number in the barmaid's tits. Boys, I'm just getting ready. Just let me finish the drink that I have, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, boys? I'm calling an Uber now. You can see. I'm doing it, boys. I'm doing it. But first, let me just order a mutton chop lamb. Okay, boys? Alright, now I gotta finish this lamb. But it's okay, boys. We're almost on the way home. It'll be clean memes, boys. Relax. Oh, we don't have that card we had a minute ago. What was it called? Shitsville. Howling Mine. Howling Mine really sped that bollocks up. Didn't it, boys? Howling Mine really howling mined my penis. Alright, I'll play this. I don't know if it's good or not. So, do I play Tez with this on the field, or do I sacrifice this for some lands? I don't know, boys. Uh-oh, not spring bang bongs. Hang on a minute. So, that's 4. Nah, I can't do that. Alright. Okay, boys. We got clean memes. We got to do a bit of bounce, bit of ramp, bit of slaps, and a massive amount of pubes. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Alright, I think I'll put that back. I could get quacked in a lot of ways, though, boys. Does he need that one-man ace? Does he need that one-man ace, or are we just wasting time? Alright. I'll play... Nah, you know what? I'll stick to what I fucking said. If this guy's gonna be some stupid virgin, I'll remind myself why this game is for fucking dim-witted cunts. I'll just say fuck it. Alright, boys. Piece is streaming at 3. It is gonna be Zelda, though, which is unwatchable shit. So hopefully he'll talk more about, what's his name? Derek getting doxxed. Although it might not even be Derek's house anymore. He might have moved, I think is the consensus. File of Gadriel. If you would draw a card while you have no cards in hand, draw 2 cards instead. If you would gain life while you have 5 or less life, you gain twice that much life. I don't know about you. That's got to be really niche, because both those things look shit to me. But, you know, I don't play modern. I don't play modern. Sauron the Necrobanger. When this guy attacks, exile target creature card from your grave. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that card, except it's a lad with menace. At the beginning of the next end step, exile that token unless Sauron is your ring bearer. I don't know, boys. It's a lot of memes. That's a lot of conditional memes. Dark Synth is on his way. Well, we're all on our way in a minute, son. We're all on our way in a moment. Scroll of Isildur. Gain control of up to 1 target artifact for as long as you control this. Not bad. The ring, put a cock ring on. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of the people who have been cock-slapped. Draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. I don't know about you, boys, but that could be okay, especially in Brawl. Is someone going to tell me actually cracked the meta in Legacy or some shit? I don't know. Anyway, boys, I had a great time. I was fully reminded why I should never play Historic ever again. And whatever. Until next time, boys, enjoy whatever it is that you do, and never forget to wash your balls thoroughly before entering a communal swimming pool. Until next time, GG's XDs.